50,000 clone troopers hold Mount Olympus currently, and they are all members of the 501st Clone Trooper Legion. They've got themselves some cannons atop, as well as some snipers in various different positions to provide overwatch fire for the men below. On top of that, there are about 1,000 flame troopers down this way, and these flame troopers will be scorching the 8 million zombies and other evil units lurking below. We've got fast runner zombies who have like triple the speed of a regular zombie. We've also got ourselves some orcs down here too. The evil armies are rising. There's also goblins as well as like undead abominations out here, and of course some trolls too. So there is a lot of enemy units down here coming for Mount Olympus. It should be pretty awesome. If you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button, subscribe with notifications on, and comment down below. Now, why don't we get right on into this thing? What's up, gamers? I'm here to tell you about Instant Gaming. Instant Gaming is an amazing place where you can get some fire deals on all sorts of video games. Seriously, it's like 60 to 95% off, as you can see here. These are all of the Star Wars titles they have. They literally have every Star Wars title. You can also get XCOM here, Men of War Assault Squad 2. All of the games I play on the channel you can buy here for extremely cheap prices. If you use my affiliate link in the description, it helps me out a ton. So thank you guys for listening to this sponsorship, and thank you to Instant Gaming for continuing to sponsor the channel. Alrighty then, gamers, pressing start right now, and the zombies are moving up. Now, 10,000 of the 501st troopers are on hold position up here, along with their sniper boys too, and you can see some of the snipers are already firing out up here. These are the snipers, and they have quite the range, and so they're already managing to get some kills. They're up to 300 kills already. There's about 1,000 snipers, and then of course there's the flamer units that are down here in this little blob. That will be pretty good too. But the other about 35,000 troopers other than the ones holding position at the top of Mount Olympus, those guys are on guard mode. So as the zombies approach, they will counterattack ever so slightly against them, and we'll see that happen here as we do have some fast-paced runner zombies absolutely booking it up here. And these guys should engage. Excuse me? Okay, there we go. Now they're moving around and stuff like that, but wow, they really let them just run right up to them and get some kills early on. That's not very good. Either way, now they're starting to activate and kill these runner zombies in guard mode. So those guys can move around, they can retreat, they can move forward. However they see fit, they can do that, which will be, I think, pretty helpful for the defenders. But then if they all fail, there's still 10,000 troopers at the very top, and Captain Rex is also up here somewhere. I must say, it's going to be a little hard to find him because there are so many 501st troopers packed so tightly up here. But I mean, hey, like here, where's Waldo? Find Captain Rex, okay? If you guys want to pause and look for Captain Rex, go for it. He is somewhere up here chilling. Some of the cannons are firing away a little bit, it seems. I know these are World War II German artillery cannons, but yeah, it felt fun to have some sort of heavy armament for the clones going on, so that they didn't have to just rely on short-range SMG troopers. So it's pretty nice. Well, they also have the flamethrowers and the snipers, but it's still nice to have those cannons to sort of assist a little bit against these zombies. The zombies have already lost about 15,000 troopers. The clones have lost about 238, but I think the clones will end up taking less and less losses as the battle goes on, because their defenses will start to activate a little bit more, and they'll be able to get into different positions where they can truly hold against the zombies, which might be a little tough. Right now it is really just the runner zombies making it all the way to the top because, well, they're super fast after all, but soon, oh, yeah, we've got some orcs up here now. There we go. Alrighty then, the armies of evil coming together to fight against the 501st Legion, the clone troopers. Alright, this will be awesome. And then there should be guys over here too. Yeah, buddy! We got a bunch of 501st troopers coming all the way down this way and initiating some combat against these orcs and zombies down here. And we should have trolls moving in here. Yeah, the trolls are coming up a little bit. They're kind of getting stuck in a little bit of a traffic jam, but they will make their moves and head up that way. We've also got some clones like up this way that are able to fire down, which is pretty cool, but they're going to be hard for the enemies to get to for sure. Oh, here's some undead abominations. The bombs, baby. And they're just kind of vibing out, doing Lord knows what. I don't know. They're just doing their own thing at the moment. Either way, 35,000 zombies dead on the battlefield. And we've still got only 344 dead clones. Ah, there's the flamethrower clones. Yes. They have made it to the front lines, and they are starting to flambe some of these zombies and orcs up here. I have not seen any of the goblins. I think these are the goblins down here because, well, they're green. And yes, here are the goblins. Oh, God. Reminds me of my Krenko deck for Magic the Gathering. Alrighty, then. Why don't we go ahead and just let this rip for a little bit here. I think watching these zombies just sprint on up here in fast motion should be pretty cool, and we'll see at the top right, you know, the number of kills that the clones are getting versus the number of kills that the zombies are getting. The zombies are getting a few kills here and there, but it is definitely clone domination for the time being, which is nice to see. So let's go ahead and hit this baby. Again, if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We're working our way towards 600k subs this year. Hopefully we can hit it by the end of the year. Either way, guys, we'll go ahead and activate the time lapse. Let's do it. Alright guys, so at this juncture we do have 186,000 dead zombies, and it might be a little bit more than that because not all of the fire and explosive kills technically count as zombie kills. Sometimes it's just like an environment kill. It's very bizarre. I'm not entirely sure why that happens, but if you've been watching these videos for a while, you know about that. And there's about 855 dead, I almost said stormtroopers, 501st clone troopers, and I think the zombies are just kind of getting up to them in certain spots and places. However, down here, it looks like the trolls ended up all dying. I mean, there's still all of these trolls down here, so there's plenty more to deal with. However, the ones that have immediately charged them have died, which is good for the clones. It means that they can put up a good fight against these trolls. That's very nice. Love to see. Right now, there's really just action in two different camps. The ones over there on that ledge, and then the ones over here. And these guys are just like slowly but surely moving down the mountain, which is pretty awesome, I must say. So why don't we go ahead, and I'm just gonna let this run for a while because I think we're gonna want to do some more time lapses for sure. And at the moment, if we time lapse too much, then we're gonna end up filling up my storage really quick, and this is going to be a long battle. So let's just go ahead and do an update in just a minute. Alright gamers, it's been about a half an hour here, and it looks like the clones now have 1 million kills. That's pretty impressive. They have lost a lot, about 2,000 troopers, but that's a fairly good ratio, I would definitely say. It seems like they have been moving up and down the mountain a little bit, so the body piles aren't crazy. Also, most of these zombies seem to be falling down into this body pile over here, so yeah, that's why we're not getting those massive body piles we usually do. Let's check the other side, though. Let's see how these guys are doing. They're kind of actually spreading out a little bit more further down, which is cool to see. It seems like a stronger zombie presence has come up here, and there are more of those trolls up here, too. So they're managing to actually get some clone trooper kills over here, especially the clone troopers who are overextending a good bit. There's a number of them who have just gone a little bit off the reservation and moved too far forward, and that is going to lead to their demise. These talking about these guys right here. They're still getting kills, though. They're still fighting for the Republic, fighting extremely well. I should have added some Jedi to this, man. That would have been cool. I should have added some free roaming Jedi, but that's for another video, I suppose. Let me go ahead and time-lapse these trolls and zombies attacking over here. I think this is pretty cool. And we also get to see those clone troopers move around too, which is kind of nice. You get a little everything at this angle. It's very nice. Alrighty then, gamers, 20 minutes have passed and another 300,000 kills. So it seems like the next few kills came a little bit slower, and the clones took a few more losses this time around, probably because of the trolls. I think the trolls are having a bit more of a presence here, and it's taking out more of these clones, resulting in more deaths. How's the other side doing? These guys seem like kind of stuck right here right now. That seems to be the pinpoint of that defense. Are these snipers still going? They should be. Where? Man, what did we do with the sniper? I can't even remember where they're at. They're somewhere up here. I feel like they were right here, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure the snipers are still doing their job, right? Yeah, they must be. They must be. Either way, I mean, it's still full-on pandemonium out here. 38,000 clones left, 6.5 million zombies left. Why don't we let this run a good while this time around, because it's gonna take a while to see the outcome of this battle. Alrighty then, guys, it's been like an hour and the same stuff is happening. Pretty much, these zombies are getting crushed. The abominations are here, and they have that weird armor feature where sometimes bullets will rebound back. I think it might be happening a little bit, because I'm seeing some deeper 501st troopers with a little bit of damage. But I think for the most part it was like semi-patched out. I'm not entirely sure, but the abominations being at the front lines is pretty interesting to see. They're kind of coming up this way and trying to worm their way around that way, but they're getting cut down before that really manages to happen. These guys over here are still losing a few clone troopers every once in a while, but for the most part they're still standing relatively tall. I mean, they're still doing pretty well. Overall, this is not bad, not bad. 4,000 dead clones, 2.6 million dead zombies. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Why don't we go ahead and time lapse again here, because it's just gonna continue happening. Right, boys, been another 20 minutes about. It looks like some abominations are actually making it up here. They're not really getting any kills, though. Maybe a couple, not entirely sure. It doesn't seem crazy. The clones have lost almost 5,000 now. Seems like their deaths have slowed down again, which is good. I think they just have a better grip on the battlefield over here. I mean, look, like barely anyone's coming from this ledge anymore. I'm not entirely sure why. That was a good strategy, but it is what it is. And the clones are taking out like all of the zombies, the abominations, the trolls, the orcs, the goblins, everything. They're taking out everything over here. And I don't think there are really many runner zombies left either for them to sort of blitz the clones. I think that era might be kind of over. So yeah, it seems like the clones have stabilized a lot more, and they're just getting way more bang for their buck here. They're just managing a lot more kills. That's the good old 501st boys for you, though. They're just absolute behemoths on the battlefield, and these zombies are not really capable of taking them out super well. Although we still do have hordes of zombies. There's so many. Just so many. This is one of those long battles, boys. This is one of those ones that's gonna take a hot minute. So why don't we go ahead and let's just let it run for a little bit longer. Some abominations might be getting kills over here though, which is good. So yeah, I'll be right back with the jump cut. Okay, that jump cut, baby, worked out for the clones, it seems. I mean, they still have taken substantially increased deaths here, but they're up to 4 million dead zombies. They're halfway through this lot, baby, and still cruising. That's what we like to see, boys. The abominations, I think, are the main reason that the clones are losing some folks at this point. Otherwise, I think if it was just standard zombies without the trolls or the abominations, the clones would be fine. Also, notice how like these guys out here all have taken some damage just purely from stray rounds, which is pretty crazy. Even some zombies have like died up here, unless they might have tumbled off the mountain actually. You know what, that's probably what most of those guys are from. But still, stray clone rounds are still lethal. I mean, look, they just kind of spray out in every direction and hit guys all the way out there, which is pretty sick to see, I must say. Now, these clones are going to be going up against some tough opposition coming up here, especially with these abominations and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see how they do. But, I mean, for now, they're doing just fine. They're making it happen, Captain. This is what we like to see, baby. So, let's cue another time lapse for the boys. Let's do it. Alright guys, more time has passed and the clone troopers are still chugging on along here, baby. They have lost some more soldiers, but now they're holding these guys pretty far back. There was a moment there where the zombies were getting pretty close, but now they are being held back again, which is nice. And the same thing seems to be happening over here. These guys are also being held very far back, which is very nice. And yeah, right now it's looking pretty good. So I think right now the battle is honestly probably going to be completely in the clones' favor going forward. It's definitely one of those ones where we did have like a moment there where I was like, clones might lose this. They are losing a lot of soldiers. And they've lost, let's see, they started with like 43,000 I think exactly, and now they're at 32,000. So they've actually lost more than it's saying. They've lost about 11,000 soldiers. Meanwhile, the game's saying they only lost 6,200, so probably some deaths due to the abominations, which count as environmental kills or whatever. So, you know, the clones, I mean, they're doing very well. They have lost quite a bit, and it is still competitive, but I think right now they're just losing so little, they're probably going to take the dubski. So why don't we go ahead and just let it play out for a while here. Alright guys, well it seems like we might have actually gotten to like a bit of a breaking point in the map. This happens sometimes at the end of battles where enemies just freeze in these very bizarre patterns. And that seems to be what's happening here a little bit with the clones. But what's interesting though is that the clones did get pushed all the way back up here during this battle against the abominations. That's kind of crazy that they managed to get pushed all the way back there. The clones only have 22,457 soldiers left remaining, meaning they lost about half of their total force during the duration of this battle. It looks like over this way. Wait, where did the clones go over here? Did they? Oh. These zombies are just stopped. The clones are missing from here. There's some clones this way. They're coming down. This is bizarre. So did the clones get defeated up here? But then the zombies glitched and didn't come further down? That might have been what happened. What the heck? Okay, yeah, we are definitely in a very glitchy state of this battle. There's only 1.1 million zombies currently remaining, and the only place they're dying is over here because this is the only place where at least some of them are making their way up, but most of them are just completely freezed and glitched across this entire battlefield. I mean, like, look at this. They're all just frozen over here, not even moving forward. So this is a 5-0 victory. They did lose about half their force in the defense, but they still managed to clutch it up, which is pretty darn impressive. So why don't we go ahead and do a little nuking, baby. 5-0 goes ahead and gets the Tsar Bomba out of storage and just starts nuking around Mount Olympus here, destroying the palace of the gods bit by bit and destroying their enemies at the same time. It's quite a beautiful thing, I must say. Alrighty then. Well, wowza. Either way, guys, that is going to be about it for today's video. I hope you did enjoy. Please be sure to hit that like button if you did, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment down below if you'd like to see some more in the future. Either way, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.